smick, smack, smick, smack, smick, smack, smick, smack, smick, smack, smick, smack, smick, smack. Saporati Sali. Saporati Mre. Ki Solapale. Ki Sule Labri. Quando esci dall'acqua. E ti vieni a stare. Vicino a me. Vicino a me.
Mike, per favore, smettila di fingere di essere l'amante italiano. Smettila. È impossibile, non sei italiano.
Today, it's simple. We are still in the Neas region and we are going to meet the Big Blue. We are going to go diving without the doggy this time. To do high-level scuba diving like me? You need to have Olympic physical condition and absolutely total self-control.
Another bullshit overdose? Stop. It will be a very classic dive that you are going to show us. And the subject of the episode will be Mike. The Mediterranean. Do we agree? Mike bello. I have to go, I must go to Milano. Ti voglio bene amore mio.
This is the second video underwater, the first was in Brittany and caves. Let's talk about serious things. Check that your bottles are open. Inflate your BCDs. Plug your assholes so that the water does not enter. Here we go. Jump. We are in the water. Absolute calm. You can unplug now. A few words on the Mediterranean? Western civilization emerged on the shores of the Mediterranean. Minoan Crete. Ancient Greece? And Rome. A small slump of 1,000 years, and the Rinascimento, the Enlightenment. Awesome. Exhilarating. The water here is steeped in history. It's also loaded with shit considering it's one of the most polluted seas in the world. It's in fact the most polluted. I read, it is estimated that 129,000 metric tons of mineral oil, 60,000 metric tons of mercury are dumped in the Mediterranean each year. 650 million metric tons of sewage. 650 million metric tons of poop? That's a lot of poop. A lot. The distance from Earth to the Moon is 3,844,000,000 meters or more than 4,200,000,000 yards. A ton of shit must be roughly a cubic meter, a meter high. A meter is a bit more than a yard. If we stack the tons, in 6 years maximum, we are on the Moon. Meters or yards, the result, will be the same. And that only with the shit in the Mediterranean. But hey, look, good visibility, right? I really don't feel like I'm in trouble on my end. I just found out that by stacking poop we can go to the Moon. Elon Musk must be envious. Why do they build all those rockets? I can't understand. Do you? If you understand, please leave a comment below. If I am satisfied with your explanations, you will have early access to the next episode. Let's stay super positive. This is politically correct. Let's stay positive. And now? The lapse of poetry? Emma? Yours. And after, go get a few beers, we can't get any more so we're thirsty here.
The Deep Blue Sea by Peter S. Queen. The Deep Blue Sea. Let me feel if my heart is free. I want to touch, I want to be. All this is within. All that is without. Let my life win. Let me be about. Summer comes, summer goes. All in days of worries. A feeling starts, it grows. Though moments of ways hurries. The deep blue sea. Let me feel if my heart is free. I want to touch, I want to be. All is now nothing. So much just within. I keep on edge roughing. Trying your heart to win. Winter is now empty here. So much of ways going. Emotions in a drop of tear. Time passes on without knowing. The deep blue sea. Let me feel if my heart is free. I want to touch, I want to be. The deep blue sea of its salty ocean, all from a heart inside of me. The deep blue sea in me beats emotions, giving its longings, eternally. The deep blue sea. Let me feel if my heart is free. I want to touch, I want to be. The deep blue sea. Let me feel if my heart is free. I want to touch, I want to be. I want to be free. To be free.
Advertising. More and more advertising. Folks, these are the modern times. And yes, in addition to the ads from Google or YouTube advertising agencies, you have to undergo the 4K 3 Mins 1. Classic of the genre. Follow on Vimeo. Like and subscribe on YouTube. And donate where? Patreon. It's easy now with the like, what and especially the love subscriptions. If you like Mike, you want more, and if you love Mike, you have to stop counting. You have to stop being greedy. Greed isn't good. Grab your credit cards. Time to feel free. The ad is over, we can continue. We are still under the Mediterranean. I suggest you watch the episode Underwater in Brittany. You will see the difference. I also count on a lot of subscriptions to be able to show you the difference with the warmer seas. And to politically correct? I take advantage that Ursula has not yet arrived for the word of the episode to discuss the word migrant. Heaps of migrants try to cross the Mediterranean every day. Some with success. Others do not succeed, and their corpses, which are not devoured by the great white sharks, are washed up on European beaches. This is the price to pay to join a more inclusive world. After an arduous examination, I understand that a migrant is an individual who gets out of his country because there are no jobs to go to another country where there are lots shitty, poorly paid jobs. A refugee is another individual who gets out of his country because there is a war or something like that and no jobs, of course. Or because he did something stupid and might get shot. Or the color of his skin is not the right one? Nor the right language? Not happy? Careful, or you could be cancelled. Vaporized. The word that should not be used is illegal immigrant. Why? Because it is the situation that is illegal, not the individual. It is now recommended to use not documented, eventually not authorized. Good. Basically, as always with Newspeak, nothing changes except the words. You are no longer in the shit. You are in the feces. Or even better, you are in the material flushed out of the body by natural means. Sounds more comfortable, isn't it? This is really an episode full of shit. That said, with movement, at 4K3 Men's we go further than article number 13 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, because it's simple. For Mike, the freedom of movement is a fundamental right. Everyone in the planet is free to move. Period.
Mike, are you an anarchist?
Carla, didn't you tell me you were going shopping in Milan? Word of the episode can only be Mediterranean. What is a Mediterranean Sea? Ursula?
It is an expanse of salt water where exchanges of deep water with the oceans are limited. Water circulation is dominated by differences in salinity and temperature rather than winds. The prototype of this type of sea is the Mediterranean Sea, Black Sea, Red Sea, Persian Gulf.
Germanic precision. I'm sure I just filled a gaping hole in your general knowledge. I totally blew your assholes away. Sure. You will surely never have believed that there are several Mediterranean seas. In case you are not really comfortable with these stuff about aquatic expanses on our planet, I believe it would be wise to contact me to host a paid webinar on a global scale. Good. Now is the time for us to part. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Ursula, and especially thank you, Carla. We will excuse Celine, who could not come. The next episode is a Mike in the City. After Cologne in Germany, it will of course be, since we are in Nice in France.